Right, everybody, this is episode 10 of Road to an Ultimate Team, and it's been requested. Sorry if the mic was too close there. It's been requested that I continue doing topics, and today's topic I'm gonna do like an overview kind of thing of just in general of the transfer window, and I think it's gonna be mainly Premier League, the one I'm doing today. I'm not gonna really go on the individual players. I'm just gonna go over as the whole league as a whole kind of thing, and if you enjoy it, I might continue to do it, but it just depends on the feedback today. So if you want me to continue doing this as like the commentaries, do say below and then I'll continue to do it, but I'll just see how this goes today anyway. So we'll just go down the page here. I've got up all like the transfers for clubs. Looking at Arsenal, it does look like they've strengthened the team. They bought in Giroud and Podolski, like they are really good strikers or wingers or whatever, and they've let go of Gavin Hoyt and Almunia. Now, they're two shite players, so Arsenal's only got stronger, but it seems that Van Persie's going to be away, so that can change a whole lot. So if he got Giroud and Podolski in but Van Persie out, it's not strengthening as much, if even. So it just depends on how that there ends up anyway. Looking at Aston Villa, they don't look they have really strengthened that much. Brett Holman, Matt Lowton and El Mohammadi or whatever you call it, I don't want to pronounce it, but the big shock of the transfer window, and managers mustn't have seen it or something, because they haven't signed this player and they've released him on a free. Emil Heskey, no one signed him. Like that's the biggest joke of the transfer window in my opinion. There, it's just unbelievable. Lost Carlos Cuellar and Brad Guzan. I can't really pronounce these names, but I think I might just go on like the bigger teams because I don't really give a shit about them clubs. And sorry if that there's a club you support, but just say down below and then I'll talk more about them because I couldn't be arsed to talk about them. I done it. Chelsea kinda look they have strengthened. They got Eden Hazard, looks a great player, and Marco Marine, it looks another great player, but they've lost Drogba. Like Drogba isn't the best striker in the world, but what he's done for them, he's like won them the FA Cup, the Champions League this season alone, and he's been there for them season and in season out. As an Arsenal fan, I'm so happy that he's gone, because it's something like he has 12 goals in 11 games or something against us, which is some record. So I'm just happy to see the back of him, but like he is some player. So I don't know if they've strengthened too much. He's a big name like they've lost. Everton, they never really bring on players anyway. The only player they've brought on is a free because they don't have the finances anyway. Stephen Naismith, a Rangers player, out in the free now that Rangers no longer exists. So that's why they got him. And lost James McFadden. I think he's okay. And Heinemann or whatever, I don't know. Fulham brought on that boy Petric. I think he played for Croatia in the Euros, and he looked a really good player, so that's decent. But they lost Andrew Johnson and Danny Murphy, and that there's two other pretty good players. Like, so I don't think they've strengthened at all. And I think they lost more than they've gained anyway. Liverpool, no signings, no surprise. Don't know why anybody want to go where. Sorry if you support them. Fabio Aurelio's left. Dirk Kuyt left. Dirk Kuyt, he was an ugly fucker, but I don't know, he worked well for the team, like always give 100%, like, but he wasn't a great player. And then down to Man City, no signings. That's a bit of a shock there for the amount of money I have. Wayne Bridge out in loan. I don't know who he went to. He went to like Brighton or something like that there, which his career's just changed as soon as the John Terry incident. So, and then Owen Hargreaves is gone, which isn't a surprise. I think he kicked the ball like twice for them. He wasn't the worst like, but he's just not gonna be in a Premier League champion team. Like, let's be honest. Bridge went to Brighton. Now down to Man United, and they've done a lot of business. They've brought in two players that look pretty good. Kagawa looks a great player, and Nick Poyle. If I was going to compare them two players, the Arsenal's two players at the minute, I would say Arsenal bought the two stronger signings, but that's for the first team. Like, Kagawa's only really the only first team player. Nick Poyle won't start for them. But Podolski and Giroud will start for Arsenal. So I'd say Arsenal did the best business there for this season just. But if I was going to rank the two teams in business this year, I'd put Man United top because Nick Poyle looks like he's going to be a great player. Arsenal are in for him, but that doesn't get him. That's just the usual thing. Probably don't want to pay past £10 a week for him or whatever. Just cheap cunts. And that's just the way we are. But they've let go of Delay, Fabio, Matty James, Kuziak, Michael Owen, Ji-sung, Park Ji-sung, whatever, and Pogba. Park Ji-sung, he's just left, and he left today, I think, for 2 million. That there's a steal for QPR, in my opinion, because he's like Kite. He gives 100%, and he always scored against Arsenal. They would always bring him on, just even for the last 5 minutes, and he would always score a goal against us. And I think he's a great player, and they lose him for 2 million. It is a pretty good deal. And then Paul Pogba, the person that was supposed to be the next big star at United, but he just seems a wee scumbag, just the way he went about it. And I understand why Alex Ferguson despises him, because he's just an asshole. And then Mike Owen gone, too old, and Kuziak was an okay keeper, but firm hands in the game anyway. Newcastle brought on that French midfielder Amal Vitano. Don't know how to pronounce his name, like, to be honest. And then brought in some boy Barry Ama. I don't know, have a clue how to pronounce that. But they lost Liam Best, Forster, and Guthrie. They were okay players, and the players they brought on were okay. So that's just usual for Newcastle. They normally do make their players, to be honest. They don't really buy superstars like Cisse, Ben Arfa. They were kind of known, but they've like shone at Cabaye. They've all shone at Newcastle, and they are good at scouting players. Norwich, Butterfield, and Whittaker they've brought on, and they've got rid of Whitbread and Wolverhampton. Don't have a clue about Norwich. They're a new team, really. I don't know much about their players because they never be on live. I've watched one match of them this season. It was against Arsenal. Bad times. QPR completely signed that boy Diakite or something. He was a good player. And then Park Ji-sung brought on Andrew Johnson, Rob Green, Fabio, and Ryan Nelson. They're all okay players, but it's not gonna do much for them because they've let go of so many players. Shitu and Gabadon, and I don't know, don't really care about them. Southampton, Stephen Davis and Jay Rodriguez they brought on. Got rid of no one. Redden haven't. But there. Redden's brought in Guthrie and McCleary and Pub Gremniak. He looked okay at Fulham, but shame they didn't completely sign him. Sunderland brought in Curtis Quayler. I'm just rushing through this now because I know it's well past the video. Curtis Quayler, and they got rid of Craig Gordon as their keeper. Jan, he looked unreal. I have no idea why he left. There must have been something behind the scenes where he must have been a cunt as well. Swansea brought in no one and got rid of Freddie Bold or something. Tottenham brought in Sigurdsson. My opinion, didn't see him play that much. Apparently he's a great player, but as an Arsenal supporter, I hate Spurs, and to be honest, I'm not jealous or anything of them signing him. I don't really give a shit. If you have watched him and you might think he's good, then correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see any big thing there, especially if they're losing Modric and he's kind of a replacement, so it's not the greatest sign. Like, Spurs have lost Ryan Nelson. I don't even know why they signed him. He must have kicked the ball away twice. Nico Cranshaw, never really given a chance, and sure, look at Mr. Injury. West Brom got rid of Choi and Shorey and Maddock and brought on Ben Foster, so that's okay. Like, that's not too bad. He's a great keeper. West Ham brought on Diame, Yaskalainen and McCurtney, and they got rid of Rob Green, Freddie, Sears, and Barrera. Again, I don't really follow teams that have dropped down. I only really care, like, I watch football all the time, but I don't really care too much about the kind of lower teams. I'm sorry if you do. If you support a certain team, leave them below, and I will go over it in more detail and read up on things a bit more. Wigan signed no one, got rid of Diame and Kirkland, so they've definitely weakened. And Kirkland, no, not Kirkland, Diame's a good player in my opinion. And new news just came in. Oscar, International midfielder Oscar has ruled out a possibility of signing for Spurs. So that's always great. Don't know why you would sign for Spurs. And Sol Campbell understands RBF decision. Right, fuck him. Right, so that's it anyway. Fuck, I have talked for a very long time and well past the video. You know what? I'm gonna put 2 episodes on here. So that's been that's 2 episodes there long because I've talked well past the time. So that means I'm not gonna be uploading tomorrow. I'm sorry. If I get 15 likes in this video, then I'll upload tomorrow. That there's a promise. These I'll put up another episode tomorrow. But this has been a very long episode, a lot of transfer rumours. So thanks for sticking with me for about 12 minutes if you have, and I really do appreciate it. Please leave feedback and a like. Tell me what you want me to see. What do you want to see in the next episode? Do you want to see more transfer rumours, or do you want me to talk about a topic? If you want me to talk about a topic, leave it below. Thanks and bye. Enjoy your weekend. Right, lads. Chafter.